Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Why Tamra Judge deserves a pass after quitting RHOC amid Teddi Mellencamp's health troubles. For many Real Housewives of Orange County fans, Tamra Judge has been a polarizing bravolib. She has never been afraid to stir the pot or speak her mind. It's a big reason fans enjoy tuning in each season to watch Tamra. Frankly, she knows how to deliver the drama. But just because Tammy Sue thrives in this type of environment doesn't mean she isn't human. After her best friend, Teddi Mellencamp, was diagnosed with some major health issues, I'm starting to think everyone needs to cut Tamra some slack. The entire point of shows like Real Housewives is for audience members to escape into a reality not of their own. To an extent, even the stars know they are putting on a show purely for entertainment value. But sometimes, real-life issues cross into the world of reality TV. Teddi, who was a former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star, stepped back onto the duo's podcast, Two Teas in a Pod, to share her cancer journey. Tamra shared, "I don't know if it was just me or I was in the group text, but you said to me, you all thought I was mental. But actually, I'm on my deathbed, and I remember texting you back and saying, no, you're not, because if you're on yours, then I'm on mine, because I can't live without you." There is no doubt that Tamra is under an immense amount of pressure. It is hard to put on a happy face when you are watching someone you love suffering from this horrible disease. Teddi told listeners, "I remember being in such extreme pain. I could barely walk. I couldn't see. I didn't want to do anything. I honestly didn't know what to do because everything in my life is upside down." Earlier this week, Tamra posted an Instagram story hinting that she had quit in the middle of filming the newest season of The Real Housewives of Orange County. At the time, Tammy Sue wrote, "It was a long run. When life gives you real problems, this reality asterisk doesn't make sense. Peace out. I'm out." During season 18, Tamra went hard on Shannon Beador and her DUI. Many felt she was cruel just for the sake of ratings. But amid season 19, many are wondering if Tamra's feet are being held to the fire. Tamra shared while speaking on her podcast, "I think I just hit a wall. There's so much going on in my life, and it's just I don't know. I can just sit in one place and just stare at the wall for hours," Tamra said. "It's really hard to film like that when you feel like that." However, Teddi gave her friend some words of advice. Tamra shared, "Teddi gave me a pep talk, and that is like the first time I've laughed in so long. Like we laughed. And she just yelled at me and said, 'Listen to me. If I have to be bald and fat right now and going through this, you get your ass back over there.'" For Tamra, it all might just be too much. With the return of her arch nemesis, Gretchen Rossi, there is even more to contend with. An insider told In Touch Weekly, Tamra Judge has been cited as being the one source for production leaks to the media and attempting to get bloggers and reporters to write defamatory and damaging stories about her castmates. She then goes and accuses others of doing it. The insider added, "She keeps a folder on each member of the cast, and she has spent hours researching the internet looking for negative news that she can use against the cast during production." Tamra hasn't been the only RHOC star to threaten to quit. For a brief moment, Shannon did claim she would walk away from the show, but she stuck it out. 9 Beador wouldn't give Alexis Bellino the satisfaction of quitting. In the whirlwind world of reality television, where drama is often manufactured for the sake of the show's narrative, few decisions made by cast members leave the audience divided like Tamra Judge's exit from The Real Housewives of Orange County, RHOC. Her departure was not just about stepping away from the cameras, but it coincided with the emotional roller coaster Teddi Mellencamp, her close friend, was enduring due to health troubles. While many fans were quick to judge Tamra's decision to leave RHOC at such a pivotal time, it's important to understand the layers of complexity surrounding her actions. When you take into account her personal relationship with Teddi and the emotional weight that comes with seeing a friend go through such a tough time, Tamra's decision becomes more than just an exit. It becomes an act of compassion and loyalty that deserves the emotional burden of reality television. Reality TV isn't just about glamorous lifestyles, catfights, and juicy gossip. For the women of RHOC, it's often a high-stakes world where their personal lives are laid bare for millions to see. This exposure comes with a heavy emotional burden. Tamra, in particular, had been a major fixture on the show for years. She had established herself as one of the more vibrant and controversial cast members, bringing both drama and depth to the series. Yet this level of exposure and scrutiny takes its toll. The demands of filming, the constant public scrutiny, and the pressure to maintain a certain image can be overwhelming, even for someone as seasoned as Tamra. Tamra's decision to walk away at a time when Teddi was facing serious health issues was not a rash one. It was likely a culmination of years of stress and the need to prioritize her own mental and emotional well-being. It's easy to forget that behind the glamour and drama of reality television, these women are real people with real emotions. The weight of constant public opinion can be draining, and sometimes stepping away from it all is the healthiest option. 2. Teddi Mellencamp's health struggles. A friend in need. At the heart of Tamra's decision to step away from RHOC was her friendship with Teddi Mellencamp. Anyone who has watched the two interact over the years knows that their bond is built on mutual respect, love, and support. Teddi's health troubles were not just a passing concern for Tamra, they were a personal crisis. As Teddi battled health issues, Tamra was undoubtedly there for her, offering the kind of support that only a close friend can provide. When a loved one is going through something as deeply challenging as a health crisis, it's natural to feel the desire to be present and supportive. For Tamra, this meant prioritizing her friend over the chaos of the reality TV world. Teddi's vulnerability on the show, paired with the public nature of her health struggles, created a unique situation where Tamra's friendship was tested. In many ways, Tamra's choice to step back from RHOC was an act of solidarity with Teddi. It was a clear statement that her loyalty to her friend surpassed any commitment to the television show. This kind of dedication to a personal relationship should be commended, not criticized. 3. A shift in priorities. Family over fame. Tamra's exit was also a reflection of a natural evolution in her life. She had spent over a decade in the reality TV world, and at some point, priorities shift. As people age and experience life's ups and downs, their values and needs change. Tamra, who had been through her own personal challenges, including a tumultuous divorce, a complicated relationship with her children, and dealing with the public eye, was in a position to evaluate what truly mattered most to her. In choosing to step away from RHOC, Tamra demonstrated a level of self-awareness and maturity that is often overlooked in reality television. Her family, her health, and her friendships with people like Teddi became her focus, signaling a shift away from the pursuit of fame at all costs. The fact that she did this amid Teddi's struggles shows that her departure was not born from exhaustion with the show, but from a deeper desire to be present for those who mattered most. 4. A personal journey of healing. Tamra's exit from RHOC was not just about leaving a show. It was part of her own personal healing process. There comes a time in everyone's life when it's necessary to take a step back and evaluate whether the path you're on is still fulfilling or if it's time for change. For Tamra, the decision to leave RHOC was an act of self-care. After spending years in the spotlight, she had reached a point where she needed a reprieve, both from the public eye and from the emotional toll of the show. This sense of self-care wasn't just for her, though. By prioritizing Teddi's health troubles, Tamra was showing a deeper understanding of the importance of emotional support in times of crisis. Instead of continuing to put herself in a situation that might exacerbate the stress and strain of supporting her friend, she chose to step away, giving both herself and Teddi the space they needed to heal. In a world where reality stars often feel trapped by the show they're on, Tamra's decision was an act of empowerment, not weakness. 5. Respecting boundaries. Tamra's need for privacy. While viewers of RHOC often see their favorite housewives living in the public eye, it's important to acknowledge that everyone has boundaries. Tamra, like anyone else, has the right to decide when she's had enough of the spotlight and when she needs to retreat. Her decision to step back from the show wasn't an abandonment of her fans or the show itself. It was a declaration of her own personal boundaries. By making this choice, Tamra showed that she understood the delicate balance between public life and private life.